Now to some of the other top stories we're following this morning. Housing, top of mind for many Arizonans. And this morning, a new study suggests Arizona remains hot, especially when it comes to new builds.
Team 12's Trisha Hendricks is joining us live this morning. Trisha, the market was red hot. Now it seems to have cooled a bit, but what's it really looking like?
Good morning, guys. From hesitant buyers, sellers, concerned folks, anyone looking in the housing market, this year has really been a roller coaster as far as real estate is concerned. Let's be honest. So this morning, we are turning to the experts. Joining us live this morning is Simone Wilder. Good morning.
Good morning.
And we are here in the far west, Northwest Valley. That is in a beautiful home that is up for sale. You have sold nearly 500 homes in the past 5 years. Congratulations. And talk about where we are right now compared to last year.
So it is a completely different market this year than it was last year. And honestly, even from the summertime to now, it's a significantly different market, particularly for sellers. Sellers are experiencing kind of a shock where their home values have honestly dropped from May to now. It is a big change for them, so expectations are definitely going to have to change.
So when folks look to you and they say, where are we at now? Where do you start?
I think I start with inventory. So inventory has increased significantly since really May. There are so many more homes for sale, and so sellers really have to be aware that now with their home, there's competition. It is no longer your home is the only home for sale in your neighborhood. There might be dozens of homes just like yours for sale, so it's really important for you to stand out.
If you show up to an open house and you're looking to buy, I mean, there's probably going to be dozens of others.
Oh, there's going to be so many on your list. If you're looking to buy, you're going to be seeing so many houses that day. You're going to have a lot to choose from. So once again, it is just a totally different landscape than it was earlier this year.
Absolutely. So the current housing market, it's a buyer's market?
I would say that for the most part, yes. There would be some debate on that. But when we're out in the field and we're doing this job, it is just, we might have one, maybe two buyers per home, when before we had 10, 12 sometimes. So it's just really a big change for sellers.
And how quick are you seeing these changes happen?
You know what? It is like a week-by-week thing. You have to stay on top of this information. It is really important for you to hire a professional who is really tracking this data in real time, because it is changing that quickly.
So since June, average and median sales prices have been dropping.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
How much?
It really depends on the community, but I would say that, sellers can expect to really see prices that they were looking at last summer as opposed to what their neighbors were selling for earlier in the spring.
So do your research. It sounds like that's a big one.
Absolutely. Well, do your research, but hire a professional who knows, who understands how to sell in this market, understands how to price. Price is so important. If you start with your price too high, it is almost a death sentence when it comes to your final sales price potential.
And inventory, where are we at now with that?
Inventory is tracking near 20,000, so that's a big change. Earlier this year, it was around 4,000 homes for sale. Now it's 20. I mean, that's a big difference.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Simone. Coming up at 6:30, we're going to talk about advice for potential buyers as well as tips for sellers. So anyway you're looking at the market, we have some advice for you. Live in the West Valley, Trisha Hendricks, 12 News, Today in AZ.